Stop everything. Because what we just witnessed might go down as the most shocking betrayal in hip-hop history. And yes, the whole thing was caught on camera. Papoose, the same man known for being a loyal husband and standing by Remy Ma through everything, just confessed on video to fathering a child with Claressa Shields. Not a rumor, not a leak, a full-blown confession. And the internet has not been the same since. Now, we're still recovering from those previous cheating allegations, and just when people started to believe those rumors were false, this bombshell dropped. And guess who found out just like the rest of us? 50 Cent. Yup, the 50 Cent. And when he saw the footage, he didn't play it cool. He didn't drop a cryptic post or throw subtle shade. He went off. According to reports, he even tried to buy the video before it went public. That didn't work. The video dropped anyway, and chaos followed. Remy Ma? She's been silent ever since. Claressa? She's all over Instagram, showing off a baby bump like it's her moment. And Papoose? He's nowhere to be found. Honestly, he might be hiding out after the mess he just unleashed. This isn't just a scandal. It's like watching a real-life soap opera, complete with heartbreak, betrayal, and plot twists nobody saw coming. But what made this situation even more explosive was how Papoose confessed. It wasn't in a private text or during therapy. He looked straight into a camera, sitting in a luxury hotel room, and said the words, "I'm the father." Just like that. No hesitation, no tears. Just guilt dressed up in a well-lit, dramatic video like it belonged on Netflix. He admitted everything. That the baby is his. That Claressa is the mom. That Remy had no idea. Until now. The confession hit like an earthquake. Fans were shocked. Timelines blew up. And everyone had something to say. But the loudest voice in the room? 50 Cent. He went live. Clearly furious, shirtless, standing in what looked like a massive mansion, holding a bottle of Branson. He wasn't joking. "You think you can say something like that and it doesn't affect me?" he shouted. "You played all of us." Because to 50, this wasn't just about cheating. It was about betrayal on a deeper level. Let's not forget. 50 had backed Papoose for years, called him one of the last real ones in the game, supported him publicly. And now, he's just another guy who got caught slipping, dragging his reputation down with him. Reportedly, 50 Cent canceled a major business deal on the spot. A docuseries that would have featured Papoose. Millions of dollars, gone in seconds. To make things even messier, 50 allegedly sent Claressa a voice message. It wasn't threatening, and it wasn't even loud. It was 30 seconds of complete silence, followed by one chilling line. "You're going to regret this." Fans immediately started speculating. Was 50 planning revenge? Was there more to this story than we thought? Just when we thought it couldn't get worse, a second video dropped. This time, Papoose went all in. He didn't just admit to having a child. He talked about the dinners, the trips, the times he said he was running errands while Remy was in the studio. He looked dead into the lens and said something that shattered hearts everywhere. "She knew me better than Remy ever did." That line broke the internet. People were furious. "Remy held you down for years and this is how you repay her?" Fans commented. Some swore karma would catch up with Claressa. Others just sat in silence, stunned that hip-hop's strongest couple was falling apart right in front of us. But then came the final twist. 50 Cent posted a screenshot of a message between him and Papoose. No small talk, just a simple message from Papoose. It wasn't supposed to come out like this. 50's response? It wasn't supposed to happen at all. That message changed everything. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Remy. It seemed like 50 himself had been betrayed. Was there a deal gone wrong? A deeper friendship broken? We still don't know. And just when things hit rock bottom, Remy made a move. Her Instagram account, posted a black screen with a white timestamp, 11:59 p.m. No caption, no music, just silence. And that silence spoke louder than anything said so far. Fans were convinced she was about to release something, maybe a diss track, a short film, or a documentary. Then right at midnight, a video dropped. Black and white. Remy sitting in a studio, no makeup, hoodie on, pen in hand, her voice low and serious. "You ever get stabbed in the back by someone you fed?" she said. One line, then silence. She stared into the camera, took a deep breath, and the screen went black. That was all. Just one bar, but it shook everyone. Fans called it the soft launch of the most personal diss track of the year. It wasn't just a song, it was a warning. And one person definitely felt it. 50 Cent. You could feel the tension shift. Suddenly, all eyes were on Remy. Because let's be real, when she's quiet, she's thinking. But when she speaks, she means business. This wasn't the end of the story, it was just the beginning. The betrayal was already bad enough, but now things have taken an even darker turn. Remy Ma, who had stayed silent for a while, is finally stepping into the drama. And she's not coming quietly. She's hinting that this isn't just about cheating or a love triangle. According to her, something bigger is going on. And when 50 Cent realized he might not be in control of the situation anymore, he did what he always does. He fought back in the only way he knows how. By dropping receipts. It started with a screenshot. A group chat surfaced online, supposedly from weeks ago, titled "Fam Over Everything." The members? 50 Cent, Papoose, Remy Ma, and, shockingly, Claressa Shields. People were already in disbelief, but it only got messier. The messages inside weren't clear, but they were definitely suspicious. One text read, "Keep it low till the rollout," while another asked, "You sure you want to go public with this?" Then came a short voice memo from someone labeled only as C. The audio? 4 chilling seconds. "This ain't just a baby, this is leverage." That one line blew everything up. People immediately started speculating. Leverage? Rollout? What did that even mean? Some fans were convinced this whole scandal was a carefully planned publicity stunt. Others believed it was a twisted marketing trick for a secret business project. But the most talked about theory? That Claressa Shields had planned all of this, from the start, as revenge. According to this theory, Claressa's goal wasn't just to hook up with Papoose. She wanted to ruin Remy Ma's image, destroy the couple's reputation, and make herself the new face of hip-hop drama. At first, it sounded far-fetched, until another video leaked. Just 6 seconds long, it showed Claressa walking into a hotel lobby where Papoose was already pacing nervously. She walked up to him, smiled, and said, "Told you I'd handle it." That's all it took to flip the internet upside down again. Now, people weren't just calling Papoose out for cheating, they were accusing him of being in on the plan. Half of social media jumped to Remy Ma's defense, demanding justice and calling her the real victim. The other half? They turned Papoose into a punchline, posting memes labeling him as the man who fumbled a queen. But the real shocker didn't come from Remy, Claressa, or even 50 Cent. It came from Fat Joe. Out of nowhere, he went live, not to gossip, but to say his piece. He looked into the camera like that disappointed uncle who's tired of seeing everyone mess up. "I told y'all a long time ago, loyalty is rare," he said. "Loyalty in this industry? Even rarer. But I never thought I'd see Papoose, that man, turn around and treat Remy like she was nothing." Then he dropped the real bomb. "I saw the footage. The real footage. Y'all haven't seen what I've seen." That sentence hit like a thunderclap. What footage was he talking about? Was there a third video? Something even worse than what's already been leaked? While everyone was still trying to process that, things took another turn. Papoose reappeared, not in a live video or a social media post, but in a voice note that was reportedly shared in a private group chat. Of course, that didn't stay private for long. Within minutes, the message had leaked. And once again, the internet was left speechless. What's in that voice note? What's in the footage Fat Joe mentioned? No one knows yet. But one thing is clear. This story is far from over. The chaos had already reached a boiling point, but things weren't slowing down. They were exploding. Just when everyone thought Papoose's silence might mean the dust was settling, a new voice note leaked. And in it, he didn't sound proud, angry, or defensive. He sounded broken, worn out, like a man who had lost everything and knew there was no coming back. In the voice note, he said, "I didn't mean for it to end up like this. I was just tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of playing a role." Then there was a long pause, 5 seconds of silence that felt like forever. Finally, he added, "Remy was the image. Clarissa was the truth." And just like that, everything changed. This wasn't just about cheating anymore. It wasn't only betrayal or scandal. Now it was about identity. About a man admitting that everything the public knew about him might have been a lie. That one moment turned sympathy into rage. Fans were done. Remy Ma's supporters began burning Papoose merch on TikTok. A hashtag started trending. Not my king. Clubs announced they were pulling his music. Events dropped him. One festival even replaced his name on the flyer with a simple question mark. And then came the knockout move. Out of nowhere, Clarissa Shields posted a selfie. No caption, no explanation. Just her wearing a diamond necklace with one word on the pendant: hiss. That single photo said everything without saying a thing. People were stunned. Was she celebrating? Mocking the drama? Claiming victory? But things weren't finished. Everyone was asking, where's 50 Cent? He had been unusually quiet. No posts, no videos, not even a cryptic meme. And if there's one thing fans know about 50, it's this. When he's quiet, he's working on something big. Then just past midnight, he dropped a bombshell. A 6-minute video titled "The Truth." No intro music, no fancy effects. Just 50 Cent sitting at a table, a bottle of Branson liquor beside him, and a camera focused directly on his face. He looked straight into the lens and said, "You all wanted answers. Here they are." Then he picked up his phone and hit play. The video cut to security camera footage. The date showed it was recorded 2 months ago. The location, a private studio in New Jersey. Clarissa Shields walks in alone. Moments later, Papoose enters. They speak, no audio. But then she hands him a folder. He opens it, looks stunned, and covers his face. Then he laughs.